back to the channel, y'all. In this video, I'm gonna share with you guys some of this stuff that I see that's in this bill once again. And they need to take the pork out of the bill so everybody can get on board. Me personally, Democrats got too much pork in their bill for the pass. They really want to pass the bill. And read between the lines, y'all. People thumbs down on me for sharing my knowledge. If they really want bipartisanship on this bill, so they say, if they really want bipartisanship on this bill, how come they put in $15 minimum wage and all that stuff, states and local governments? Now, I see one thing for vaccine funding, get vaccine out in people's arm and all that stuff. That's what they should be worried about. But come on, man. Tax credits and $15 an hour for people that ain't got no kind of education. No education, but they're going to pay somebody. And how in the world McDonald's going to pay somebody $15 an hour to flip burgers? Come on, y'all. They know better. And what in the world $15 an hour got to do with coronavirus pandemic? Come on, man. Come on, Joe Biden. Democrats and y'all. Come on now. What in the world $15 an hour got to do with the pandemic? It makes no sense to me. And if these businesses are already struggling, why in the hell are you going to raise minimum wage up to $15 an hour? That's hustling backwards. Taxpayers' dollars going to be paying, in my opinion, going to be paying for children that ain't even yours. I mean, why all taxpayers' money going to be paying for other people's kids that try to get a check every month? And when a lot of these people lay down and have all these kids knowing they ain't able to take care of them, that's the problem. That's the problem. Most of these women already know they can't take care of these children, but yet they have them by the sorriest man on earth. See, that's where that comes from. And if they want to get money, tax credit or whatever the case might be, most of them, they run off and get paid $200-300 for hairdos. They pay $400 and $500 for car notes. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. The children walk around with shoes with holes in it. Like, hey, man, you need some shoes. You look down some of these kids' shoes. Shoes done wore clean through. But you look up at the mama hair, they done spent $300 on a hairdo. Go outside, look at the car that they driving. They done spent $400-500 on the car payment. And yet, talk about these Democrats, talk about the children going hungry. They already getting food stamps. What else do they need? $1 million? They raised food stamps for folks, didn't they? And you gonna tell me that these children going hungry? Bernie Sanders, these children going hungry. Bernie Sanders, they already getting food stamps. What else you want them to get? Huh? They're already getting food stamps. They raised them. So it's in a crisis. Been in a crisis ever since last year. I just don't see it. Maybe it's just me, but what else can you get these kids? They talk about tax breaks, children starvation. Tell the parents that. Tell the parents when they go spend $400 and $500 on a car payment. Tell the parents that when they spend $200 and $300 on a hairdo, the women. Look down. Some of the parents wearing $200 and $300 Jordan sneakers. The children wearing shoes that's bust open almost, might well say. Tell some of the ones that's selling their food stamps. Just keeping it real. Then they talk about children starving and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, they're starving because of their parents. You know, they spending their money in car notes and hairdos and Jordan sneakers. They can't blame all this stuff on no pandemic. Come on, man. A lot of this stuff was going on way before the pandemic, and these folks know it. I just don't understand. They need to take some of the pork out of this bill. And that's the reason why a lot of these kids in poverty is because of their own parents. They buying cars they can't afford. They paying for hairdos they can't afford. They staying in places they can't afford. That's what that is. Don't blame all this stuff on no pandemic. This stuff was going on way before the pandemic. That's why a lot of people saying these poorly run states and stuff, these states were already in the hole 3-4 years before pandemic even existed. And they wonder why the children going hungry. That's because their mama and them spending all the money on a hairdo. They go get braids put in their hair and they spend $300-400 on braids. Jordan sneakers. They go pay $200-300 for a pair of Jordan sneakers. You know, look down the children's shoe once again. They need some shoes bad. You know, if you look down on them, I see your shoes, but your children's shoes look terrible there. You know, and they talk about children poverty. That's why. That's just why. And a lot of them parents, if they get the money, they ain't gonna spend it on the children. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. They gonna spend it on hairdos. Go get the nails done, feet done. Somebody ain't buy jewelry. The children looking like something else, you know. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. They know the children going hungry. What in the world is food stamps for then, Bernie Sanders? If they going that hungry, come on now. What are food stamps for? What, they selling them? And I don't mention that. A lot of them selling the food stamps off. They go get their hair done again to pay the car note. Don't even mention that. That's in another package deal right there. So that's why I think it's too much pork in this bill for people to pass. They should be just worried about the vaccine funding. You know, talking about $15 an hour and this, that, sank small businesses and all that stuff in the hole. They're already doing bad. How the world they gonna pay that kind of money out to somebody? You know, most of them and small business are already struggling. You know, so that's the issue. The issue is people try to outlive their means. And I just don't understand what the Democrats talking about. They just don't get the picture. I'm out, man. Peace.